eventually graduating today. So I'll just go over my speech briefly. The co-founders are Vesti, esteemed colleagues, distinguished guests, mentors, and most importantly, our talented graduate trainees. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to this significant occasion as we celebrate the successful completion of Vesti's first ever graduate program. This moment is particularly special because it marks a new chapter for both our trainees and Vesti. When we launched this program 3 months ago, we were very overwhelmed by the number of applications that we got. And after a rigorous selection process, we were able to choose 10 solid candidates. And I can proudly say that you've made this journey worthwhile with your dedication and passion. As the HR lead at Vesti, I have had the pleasure of watching you guys grow, watching you develop throughout these 3 months that you've been with us. And your resilience, your adaptability, and commitment to learning have been very inspiring. Over the past few months, each of you have demonstrated resilience, you've demonstrated adaptability, a thirst for knowledge, qualities that would actually serve you throughout your later years in life. Some of you would now be stepping into different roles, different departments across Vesti. You are bringing fresh perspectives, you are bringing energy to our various teams at Vesti, and we look forward to seeing the impact that you would actually make as you integrate yourself into the wider Vesti family. At Vesti, our culture is one that values innovation. Our culture values collaboration and continuous learning. We believe in fostering an environment where everyone is encouraged to grow, to contribute, and bring challenges to the status quo of things. So you've already demonstrated some of these qualities and your alignment with these values. So as you move forward, I want to urge you today to continue to embodify these principles of curiosity, of integrity, of learning, and teamwork that actually define our organization. I would also like to take a moment to thank the entire Vesti team, our facilitators, our mentors, people at Lagos Business School. I'm sure the graduate trainees can relate to that. I want to thank everyone for their support, for their dedication in guiding our trainees throughout this program. Your contributions have been very, very invaluable, and we appreciate that. To our graduate trainees, the 4 people on seats today, today is not just a graduation, it's actually a celebration of your hard work. So, and also a reminder that this is just the beginning, to be honest. You are now equipped with the skills and the mindset to thrive. And we are confident that you would excel in everything you do. So once again, congratulations on reaching this important milestone. And we are very, very proud. We are incredibly proud of you and excited to see what the future holds. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Please, we can do better than that for my HR. Thank you. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you could see from what the project lead, the HR lead, Ms. Victoria, has just said. You could see that a lot of intentionality went into the curation of this graduate training program, and you could see that they've gone through a very, very rigorous process. Training in-house with best of the best experts, mentors that have walked through the different departments, different units within the organization, and of course expose them to cutting edge practices amongst other stakeholders within the ecosystem. And this is very laudable. This is something we are very proud of here at Vesti. And I think you deserve a round of applause once again. Please, let's celebrate the HR lead. Thank you very much for that wonderful session. Without wasting much of our time, I'm going to be inviting Ms. Eniola Akinleye to come and read the citation of the co-founder CEO before we bring him up on stage for the CEO speech.
Thank you very much, Ife. And before we get started, please, I would like to call on our amiable CEO and co-founder, Mr. Olushola Amoson. Sir, please, I'll need you to step forward. Yes. A round of applause, please. Yes. Stand it, sir. On the stage. Yes, sir. All right. Olushola Amoson is the co-founder and CEO of Vesti Technologies Limited, Olushola Olu Amusan is an artificial intelligence evangelist, serial technology entrepreneur, and the author of Are You Branded or Stranded? Year 2010-2020, and the A to Z of AI Consulting 2020. An Unleashing alumnus and shaper by the World Economic Forum. He served as a member of the Country Support Mechanism (CSM) for the Global Community Engagement and Resilience Fund in Nigeria from 2016 to 2018, and as the president of the African Youth and Governance Conference for its 8th and 9th sections. Olu holds both a bachelor's and master of technology degrees in computer sciences from the Federal University of Technology, Akure, Futa. His career includes a role as the head of corporate citizenship at Microsoft Nigeria, where he drove social investment and impact initiatives. In 2018, he initiated a high-impact AI program that trained over 1,000 junior AI experts, gaining recognition from major organizations including Facebook, Microsoft, World Bank, and AWS. He founded Coven Works Incorporation, supported by Google, C5 Capitals, and AWS, as is known for his monetized AI school. Olu's extensive career spans projects with Microsoft, AWS, World Bank, Shell Petroleum, and more. He has completed courses in non-profit strategy at Philanthropy University and blockchain essentials at IBM. Olu resides between Dallas, San Francisco, London, and Lagos with his family. So now, ladies and gentlemen, dear graduates, without further ado, please make welcome, with a show of love and a round of applause, the CEO and co-founder of Vesti Technologies Limited, Olushola Amusan. You can't be doing that while sitting. Please stand up and make a round of applause. Thank you so much, sir. You may please have your seat.
Thank you very much, Eniola. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for making our time to be here today. This is a very, very intimate, session for members of our graduate trainee program. You guys, can I see your hands? Those of you that are in the program, okay. And I know this is not all of you who started. So as they say, it's not about starting, it's about finishing. I think Ife must have provided some context into, why we are doing this program or why we do this. Our Human Resource Department is responsible for making sure that we're able to find the best talent who are passionate about these problems that we're trying to solve as, an organization that is very mission-centered and very mission-driven. And in doing that mission, in fulfilling that mission, we want to find people who are aligned with it, or at least be able to help to train people to become aligned with it. And in this first iteration of the program, we believe very strongly that it enables us to be able to see, like everything we do at Vesti, enable us to experiment, try, be able to see what model works better, and more importantly, be able to find new homes for graduates, across our nation. We are a company that believes very strongly in the potential of people. We ourselves come from it's looking for potential that can be fanned to flame. It's really us outreaching and saying we're looking for you. So in our next iteration, even though this is a small, intimate program, our next iteration would involve us getting to connect with larger audiences, youth corps members, graduate hires. When in my time at Microsoft, there's a program called the Microsoft Academy of College Hires, called the MAC program. The MAC program was such an elite program that Microsoft will go to colleges and go and find some of the best, or universities and find some of the best, and then bring them into Microsoft to teach them the Microsoft culture, And such, in the same ways, what we're trying to do, we want to be able to bring people and indoctrinate them and teach them in the Vesti culture of doing things. So this is a program that's starting today with like 10, 15 people, maybe graduating, maybe just about half a dozen people, but that has the potential of training 100 people, 200 people all at once. So like everything we've done at Vesti, it's days of small beginnings. We believe in the principle of smallness. Today, our app has been downloaded over 500,000 times. But before that, there was the first download, there was the second download, there was the third download, right? There was the first customer, the second customer. At Vesti itself, there was the first and second employee, my co-founder and I, and there was the third employee and the fourth, and now we're about 50-something. So now we believe in that principle of smallness, because everything about this world starts from something small. Even all of us that look all grown and beautiful today, we were once like just a dot, like a tiny dot, of fetus. So that's really how I see it. And I want to congratulate the HR department, our talent team, for such a good work, well done. It's not easy to guide and nurture people, and literally they've been your, in quotes, parents at work in this. Am I correct? Yeah, in this last couple of months, just making sure you have all the things you need and making sure that you can, be able to settle into something. You would see executives, like top executives, telling you about their first job, about their first internship, about their first graduate trainee program, about their first, and then many years down the line, they'll become captains of industry. So I want to speak to you today to let you know that there is a big, big, big career ahead of you. And this career is starting today, maybe uneventful, not as eventful as maybe this lot of pomp and pageantry, but you are here being celebrated by people who truly believe in you. And I want you to live up to that expectation, live up to that belief. Hopefully, you become the champions for this program, internally and externally. And when you join us at Vesti, as you are doing today, graduating, for those of you who would eventually join us at Vesti, you have to be those people who will now guide the other ones coming behind you and be able to mentor them and say, this is how things are done at Vesti. This is how, excellence is our watchword. This is how accountability is important for what we do. This is how, so you're able to accept the responsibility. Are you guys ready to accept that responsibility? You guys are not sure. Are you ready to accept the responsibility of bringing up other people, mentoring other people, guiding other people in this same process, sort of paying it forward? That's really what we expect. So whether you move on to the business team, or you move on to engineering, or you move on to finance, or you move on to HR even, wherever you move, customer success, wherever you move to within this great organization, you now represent you become an epitome. You become, the actual person we want to look up to. And trust me, part of our commitment in leadership is to give you a fast track to success. And the reason we do that, it encourages other people to get into the graduate training program in the future. So I am looking at you. Like, my eyes are really on you. Like, I want to know you guys one after the other and know what you bring to the table. But more importantly, we want to roll a red carpet in front of you that allows you to be able to grow really fast through the ranks of the organization. So in 5 years, in 10 years, you can make partner, or you can, be vice president, or you can be head of engineering, or you can be, technical fellow. Like, whatever that is at the apex, we want you to be able to achieve it as quickly as possible. So it becomes a story to tell that when you join the graduate trainee program or the academy program, whatever we choose to call it in the future, when you join that program, you're on a fast track to success. That's precisely what we want to be able to do. So I enjoin you, all of the principles, guiding principles, the qualities that enabled you to be able to graduate from this program, all of the things that we have seen that has made us to say, oh, this one is going to finance, this one is going to lending, this person is going to education, we're taking this person to engineering. I want you to keep those things and even double up on them. Don't get comfortable and say, oh, now I've graduated from the program, maybe they extended an offer to me, This is what I always wanted. I don't need to do anything better. You're going to be out as quickly as you came in. You know, so it's not saying that we're rolling red carpet in front of you doesn't mean that, you know, you don't need to do anything. You know, but I will make sure that you're taken care of. We'll make sure that you're giving like the best like privileges that we have, because you are our, in quotes, younger ones. As you're coming into you're like the baby of the organization, you know, and we want to be responsible for you, you know. And it's not an age thing. It's just a, you know, newness thing. And gradually you then become a veteran, you know, 6 months, 1 year down the line, you know, you become a veteran and you become very, very knowledgeable. You know your way around, and now you can guide other people. So my admonishment for you is that you should keep the good work, continue to deliver, continue to push yourself, continue to, you know, drive yourself, and never forget that the sky is not the limit, it's actually the starting point for you. There is nothing short of inspiration in what we do at Vesti. We inspire even ourselves to be able to see that, because we're always trying something insane, something almost impossible. That's what we try all the time. So every time we surmount that challenge, every time we overcome that challenge, like in July, our creative director and I with Anita, who is not here right now, one of our community managers, we set out on a decision that we're going to get to 1 million downloads by the end of the year. You know, what people consider impossible. We were only at 165,000 or so at the time. And we said we're going to be at 1 million downloads by the end of the year. Now we're at 500,000 plus. You know, and this is just from July. So every time that happens, we inspire ourselves. We feel inspired. So when we get to 1 million, we're going to feel invincible, even though we know that our next vision or our next milestone is going to dwarf the previous one. So it won't let us, you know, get in our feelings or make sure that our head is swelling too much. No, but the feeling of accomplishment can be very inspiring. And that's what I think you will see throughout the organization as you join. The whole idea that this is an inspiring place to be, like Ife calls it, a great place to work, the engineering location of choice, and definitely the kind of company you want to be a part of. So one more time, thank you and congratulations on this very auspicious occasion, and I wish you guys the very best as you go forward.
We can do better than that. Thank you, Mr. Lushola Amuson, for that. Without wasting much of our time, we're going to be going to an interesting part of the agenda that I've been looking forward to myself. It is the Vesti story. Each of these graduates today, they've gone through our system here at Vesti. I mean, they've gone through the graduate training program at Vesti. I'm sure they have beautiful and amazing stories to tell. And this is the moment we've all been looking forward to hear what's that Vesti story that you have over the last 3 months, and that we build the foundation of, you know, many, many successful stories to tell. And it's the beginning of a new chapter, and a new chapter yet unfolding, I must say. And we're looking forward to you accomplishing great feats, even while you start up your career here at Vesti. Without wasting much of our time, I want to invite the very first graduate of today with a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in inviting Akonde Malik. Please come forward.
And a course like that is, I mean, it's a good course, but it's not something that you, like, I don't think you will find a lot of job opportunities with that job in this country. So I was quite nervous. So yeah, coming into the year, I was quite nervous, and I applied for jobs, and I mean, it wasn't really quite what I wanted. I got a lot of rejections, obviously. I got a few callbacks also. I got some of the jobs, and they weren't quite what I wanted. And the thing is that even though I knew exactly what I didn't want, I didn't quite know what I wanted either. So I applied for Vesti like every other job that I applied to. When I got the call from Vesti, from the HR, obviously I answered questions, and I also posed my question, like, what does Vesti have for me? And I remember, I think it was Stella that briefed me through how the whole training was going to be, and to be honest, I was sold. So yeah, that was basically it. So I'm thankful to Vesti for the opportunity. And then I remember the first time the CEO addressed us, he spoke a lot about culture. And I feel like even walking into the company itself, you see the vision and the statements and all of that. So you feel the culture the moment you step into the company. And I feel like from the first moment, from the first day, I felt the warmth. Thanks to the HR, both Stella and Victoria. So I'm thankful to you guys for that. It was a quite rigorous journey. And yeah, I think that was what made it really good, because I feel like the time was quite short and it was challenging. But it was a challenge that really pushed me. And yeah, I would say the point where I am now is not the point where I was 4 months ago. I'm a way better person. And I'd like to thank all the facilitators, like every single one of them, because throughout I think we did 1 month of classes, and that 1 month really changed my perspective on a lot of things. And then after the 1 month, obviously we went into our various departments, and I went into the product design team with Okwe, Miriam. I went into the engineering team so that it wouldn't be as if it's just product design thing. So there's Waye, there's Paul, there's John Tom, and the others. They made me feel at home. So I'm thankful to all of them for that also. Yeah, the product design tool was really helpful because we did a project, a really nice project, which honestly I didn't think we were going to be able to do at first, because I was like, where are we going to start from? And yeah, so basically, as I said, the challenge was what made it interesting, because the challenge really pushed me to be a better version of myself. So yeah, thank you to everyone, to all the facilitators, HR, Naomi and Victoria, and I'm thankful to the CEO too for this opportunity. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Malik. Interesting story there. I can assure you there will be many more challenges for you to face at Vesti, and we are very, very confident that you are going to overcome each challenge as they come. And you have been trained to be able to go through that process, go through fire and be refined, essentially. And once again, please let's celebrate Malik. All right, the next graduate I will be bringing forward to talk about the Vesti story, what the experience has been, is no other person than Aishat Bayero. Aishat Bayero, please come forward. Please celebrate her, please celebrate her.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. I've not had a speech like this before, I'm really nervous. So 3 months ago, the story began and I moved to Lagos in a rush. I thought I was only coming for medicals, but I took a few clothes because I didn't know if I'm going to get the job or not. But after medicals, I got the job immediately. I wore the suit. And Monica told me, she said, I dressed like I was going to a party. But I guess in a party, after your NYSC and you got your first job. So I started with this suit, and on that day I stopped wearing this suit because I knew I was going to wear it on graduation day. I wasn't sure, but my story is the story of hope and determination. My name is Bayero Aishat, so I'm not done talking. I just wanted I didn't introduce myself. Classes started and I enjoyed every bit of it. My favorites were data analytics, basic tech, JavaScript, HTML, and law. Oh God, I thought I was going to join law after that. The class was very interesting. All the facilitators gave their all. They taught us a lot of things. There are a lot of things I needed to unlearn, and there are a lot of things I just needed to harness my skills. After the 1 month training in class, we had an exam, and the exam was very tough. It wasn't the easiest, but we gave it our all, and thank God we able to scale through the exam phase, I had to choose front-end engineering. I initially wanted something else, but I wasn't sure. It was a bit difficult to make a decision on the department to go to, where I eventually chose front-end. Then I got to tech. And Paul told me, oh, you can't do front-end. We have too many interns in that department, so you have to join something else. I was scared. I was so scared of Flutter because I've not done anything like that. Mobile development. What do you mean mobile dev? But I joined it. I started from the basics. That language. I didn't even know what that language is. I mean, I've never heard of anything like that, but I had to start. And thanks to Waid for always guiding me through. Even sometimes I cry to Waid, like, I don't understand. The code is not running. You'll be like, don't worry, you can still try it. Try something else. Do this. Thanks for always guiding me through. Thanks to Paul for always like pushing me further. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to HR, Victoria, and Stella. They made this place feel like home. If not for them, I don't know if I'll still be here. Thank you so much, everyone.
Please, let's clap for her. Let's clap for her. I think we found a storyteller amongst us. That was a very beautiful story, and I could connect with most of the things you're saying. And it's good to also see that you're already working on the public speaking skills. Like you said, this is the first time you're doing this kind of presentation, but this was done wonderfully well. Please give her a round of applause. All right, the next graduate that we'll be inviting for this is Ovie Victor. Ovie Victor, please.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ovie, and I'm a graduate trainee at Vesti. Okay, so this is my Vesti story. I remember the first day I came, I applied for this job. I was hoping for a response from Vesti. Then, after some weeks, I got a call from Victoria about the job. So I resumed like some days after that, and started some training classes. And classes were really nice. The classes were like, I learned a lot of things from the classes. And ever since then, like, my journey began at Vesti. So after the training classes, we had an exam. The exam was really tough for us, but I made sure I prepared very well for the exam. And luckily for me, I passed the exam. Then we were to go to our department. So I entered the engineering team, which had so many teammates to work with there: Paul, Waid, John Tom, Austin. Yeah, those guys put me through on how to work my way into the engineering team. And I joined the product design team also with Ope and Miriam. So we're given a project to work on, which was to design library management system. So, and I didn't have much experience in product designing, but they made sure they put me through. And my colleagues too put me through. Malik puts me through. And I'm very thankful for that. So my journey in university has really been good, and hopefully I'll get more experience from here. So thank you.
Yeah, certainly you're going to get more experience from here. It's the beginning of greater things in your career journey and advancement. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Onyeka Okonta Princess. Onyeka Okonta Princess.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Okonta Onyeka Princess, and I'd just like to give this story in few words. Starting my journey at Vesti as a graduate trainee has been an incredible experience, filled with learning, challenges, and growth. When I first joined, I came with the intent to learn a lot and upskill myself, and this determination has driven me to this very day. I'm grateful to Vesti and the facilitators for the first month of the program, where I got to meet colleagues, Malik, Victor, Farida, and Stella, and even some other people who are not here with us today. We got to learn the ethics of the corporate world, and we're also given an insight into what various departments across the company do. I'm more grateful for the months where I was deployed to the engineering department and put on a project with my fellow graduate trainee colleagues as the back-end engineer for a project. This was the highlight of the program for me. It was interesting to see what I could achieve with hard work, readiness, and desire, and most important, the right mentorship. So on this note, I would like to appreciate Victoria and Stella for the warm welcome and for making me and my colleagues feel at home. I would also like to appreciate the members of the engineering team, Paul, John Tom, and every other person that contributed to the success of the program, for their guidance and their leading. As I graduate from this stage, I am excited about what lies ahead. Vesti has given me the confidence to tackle projects, and I'm eager to continue contributing and growing as a developer. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that. And the last person I'll be bringing up on stage is Farida Sarumi. Farida Sarumi, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'll say this is my first time facing the crowd like this, and honestly, it's so different. I started my journey with Vesti on the 20th of May, 2024. It was a smooth sail because I was kept in a room with 11 different individuals with different backgrounds and mindsets. And within just 5 minutes, we were able to hit it off. Just 5 minutes. And those 4 weeks in that class was intensive, playful, and it was just fun in all. And then we got to the exam. And though the exam was tough, not outside what we were taught, but I failed it. I didn't meet the cutoff mark. And then Stella called me one day and said, Vesti, we like to give opportunities at Vesti. And she said, we would like to put you on probation and for you to prove yourself. I was so happy, and I just got a sense of relief that day. Honestly, being at Vesti has been so nice. The work environment has been very, very encouraging. Everything at Vesti was so nice, and I met my team lead, Benga. It might not be here, but it was very helpful. Within those 2 months, it taught me a lot that I've not learned before Vesti. And I dare to say that I have a little bit of knowledge on JavaScript and CSS. So yeah, customer service too, because it was nice. And my best class then was law. Very interesting class. I want to say a very big thank you to Vesti, from the 11 individuals I met, to the HR, Stella and Victoria, and to every person that I interacted with at Vesti. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I saved the best for the last. I have an amazing lady who is also one of the graduates today. She is Stella Maris Achebe. Please give a round of applause for Stella Maris as she comes forward. Please, till she gets here, let's clap for her, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Achebe Stella Maris, and this is my Vesti story. Okay, so before I got the Vesti job, I had a job prior to that, and I was applying while I was in that job because it was quite. I would actually use the word frustrating. It was like any job at this point would do, so because it was not really the job I wanted. It wasn't the field I wanted, so I kept up applying, and I was like, any job that comes my way, like I'm going. And then I got a call, I think from Stella, that I had to come from have a virtual interview the next day, and I wasn't prepared. So in as much as I was like, okay, anything that comes, like I'm fine with it, I'm going. At that moment, I was still deliberating, but I said I'll make sure I take the interview, and I took the interview, and after that, I passed. I got the letter for medicals, and then the offer letter. So I was really scared at that point because I felt like that was a turning point in my career. Um, they always say you never like the devil knows better than the angel you don't know. So, in as much as I was in my previous job and I didn't like what I was doing, at least I got used to that position. So I was scared. I was like, what if this place I'm going to is even worse? But I decided to take a leap of faith. I spoke to my dad. I spoke to my family, especially my dad. So he advised me that whatever decision I was taking, he was going to be right beside me. And then I took that decision. I think I was meant to resume on a Monday, but I resumed on Tuesday. So I resigned from my job on Monday and resumed on Tuesday. And before that, Stella told me Tuesday was the deadline, that after Tuesday she wasn't taking any other participants. So I had to make my decision there and then. And then I resumed for the training, and during the period of the training, it almost felt like it was more of tech courses because I'm not a tech person at all. So it was really difficult. It felt like almost all the courses were related to tech. There was software development, product design, different courses I had no knowledge about. The only few courses I had knowledge about were finance, other soft skills as well. But those tech courses, they were really difficult for me. And then I heard, because I thought it was for 3 months at first, but then I had to enable you to even go a step further. You had to pass an exam. So I was really scared, especially because of the tech courses. I didn't know what I was going to do. I had to study extra hard. I think I stayed up late studying with my friend Malik that day, and then he put me through, on some courses like data analysis, and then the results came out and I passed. And I was really grateful. And then the on-the-job training came. I was posted to the finance field, and Benga was my team lead. He was really helpful. He was really patient, and I like the fact that he always took his time to, put me, I and my colleague Farida through whatever tasks we have, whatever duty we had to do. He always made sure that he put us through everything. So one thing I really appreciate about Vesti is the culture, how everybody is, there's that togetherness in the company. So I think so far, right from the classroom training to the on-the-job training, I would say that my experience at Vesti was really worthwhile. Thank you.
Thank you for that. I could see so much emotions and passion in the story that you've talked about, your experience here at Vesti during the graduate training program. It's so inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving right to the next agenda of the program, which is the presentation of certificates to these amazing graduates today. Yes, please celebrate yourselves. Please celebrate yourselves. Amazing. To do that, I want to humbly invite the co-founder and CEO of Vesti, Mr. Olushola Amuson, to please step forward to please assist us in the presentation of this certificate to these graduates. Can we please celebrate Mr. Olushola Amuson? Okay, so I'm going to be inviting the graduates one after the other to come forward for their certificates, and we have a picture session here with the co-founder and CEO. The first person I will be inviting is Okonta Onyeka Princess. Thank you, thank you. The next person I'll be inviting is OVA Victor. OVA Victor, congratulations. Yes, the next graduate of today is Akonde Malik Olatunbosu. Amazing. The next graduate is Sarumi Farida Doyinsola. Excellent. And the next is Bayero Aishat Ololade. Ololade. Olade. Oh. Okay, and the last but not the least is Telamaris Chioma Achebe. Please, can we have a group picture of every one of you with your certificates with the co-founder and CEO? Yes, and of course the HR units, Stella and Victoria, please join. If we have any members of the leadership team here, please do well to join this picture session. All right, all mentors, facilitators, please join this picture session too.
More music on trendybeats.com.
Excuse me, please ensure they are all in frame. Excellent. Thank you so much. Please, you may please proceed to your seat. Thank you very much, Mr. Lushala Musa. Thank you. Okay, we are moving very quickly to the end of this program, but we are not going to end without appreciating the amazing facilitators that have, trained and worked with these graduates in the beginning of this program. I want to invite the HR officer here at Vesti, Stella. Please come forward and help us appreciate the facilitators of this training.
So I call your name when I ask me.
Okay. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, our CEO. Good afternoon, Victoria, and our graduates. On behalf of the entire HR team, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude for your invaluable contribution to the success of the graduate trainee program. Your expertise, dedication, and the time you invested in sharing your knowledge have significantly impacted the trainees, their learning experience. The insight and skill you impacted will no doubt shape their future career, and we truly appreciate the energy and the passion you brought to each session. Thank you for being a crucial part of the journey, and thank you for helping us equip the next generation of professionals with the tools they need to excel. Once again, from the HR team, we're saying a very big thank you. Thank you to our facilitators. And I would like every one of them to kindly come up. We have, just a token to appreciate you for, being part of this session. So I would like all our facilitators. If you know you facilitated, you took a session, during the training, kindly step out, please. The likes of Paula, Okpeoluwa, Ife, John Tom, Mr. Wiley, Olatunde, Austin, kindly step forward.
Okay. Okay, let's take a group picture. Please, can we climb on the podium? Facilitators? Okay, I'm also a facilitator. Okay.
It's okay. Olatunde.
DJ. All right. Thank you very much. So this amazing audience. Don't worry, we are bringing the session to a close now. I want to invite Mr. Wale Okeyode. Oh, please, let's honor Samuel, please. He's a distinguished facilitator. Highly distinguished. Thank you, Samuel. We celebrate you. So, I want to invite, please join me in inviting Mr. Oyewale Okeyede for vote of thanks. Please clap for my the operations lead, please.
Thank you, Ife. Thank you, everyone. Once again, I want to congratulate all our graduate trainees. I also want to personally welcome you to the family. Officially, welcome to the Vesti journey. And on behalf of the leadership team, I welcome you all. And also this journey that has officially begun today, I hope is also going to be a beginning of greater things in your lives. And you will definitely move from strength to strength and from glory to glory. On behalf of the leadership team here at Vesti, I want to congratulate you all once again. And also to the HR team, Stella, Victoria, I also want to say congratulations. And also Like I used to say, whenever we congratulate you, it means that much more work is coming. All right. So thank you all very much, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Please clap for Mr. Wale. Clap, 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 clap. All right, you can see I'm approaching another wing of this auditorium because that is the next point of action now. Please join me in inviting the most delectable lady in the room to, supervise the cutting of this beautiful cake. I'm sure you will agree with me. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in inviting Eniola Hakinleye forward to guide us in the cutting of this cake.
Oh my God. I was really fun. Anyways, today is my birthday, so yes, I'm going to take all of the accolades. So yeah, before we get to cut the cake, I don't know if we have the able men right here that can help us move this cake to the backdrop. Not the graduates, don't worry, it's your day, so don't stress. Please, can you help us? Able men, like here to the backdrop, that'll be. Okay, but I think we should do it here first. What do you think? The back. Let's do it here first. This lights. It here first. Yes. Okay. All right, you can agree with me that any celebration that does not have cake, it's not complete. It's not complete, though. If you do birthday, if you do naming ceremony, I now have cake. Even if it's cupcake, that time on this in shop, right? It makes a difference. So I would like us to please stand up. Stand up. And let's walk to I would like us to walk on a straight line to the cake stand. Please go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We already know the name we are going to spell now. Abi? Do we? Do we? What name are we spelling? Okay. Let the guys, maybe in the middle. Okay. All right. All right. Are we ready? HR, you have to be here. Leadership, please. Facilitators, you have to be here together. Dear facilitators, Mr. Wale. Mr. Wale. Okay, the HR, we are cutting the cake, not picture. We've not cut the cake yet. Please come, Mr. Wale, the facilitators, the leadership. Yes, we need to cut the cake because we'll be spelling Vesti. Yes, to cut the cake. HR, please be in the middle. Thank you. All right. Okay. We want you to join us to cut this cake. Okay. No left hand, please. They can actually join. Yes. All right, so we are going to be spelling Vesti. DJ, please, after we're done spelling Vesti, just give us that championship song so we'll be able to dance. Are we ready? So we're going to be spelling Vesti together. I am going to give it to you. Sweat. Okay, let me give it to I. Okay, you. It's their day. I want to shine. Okay, are we ready? So we are all going to be spelling Vesti. We know the spelling of Vesti now. If you don't know it, it's supposed to be written. Okay, so join your hands. If you cannot reach the cake, you touch the person next to you on the shoulder. Yes. Yes. Are we ready? Let me know when you're ready. Are we ready? Yes, I'm ready. Okay, so we are going to be. So we are going to be spelling. We are going to be spelling Vesti. Are we ready? At the count of 3, 2, 1, then we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
V. E.
Okay, wait, no, don't let's do it like that. We are dulling. The vibe is not vibing. So this time we're going to do it. When I say give me a V, you give me a V. Give me an E, you give me an E. Give me a S, give me a S. See, I then we'll continue like that. Are we ready? Yeah. All right. So we're spelling Vesti. Ready? Yeah. Sorry, sir, you're in my video. Okay. All right. Give me a V. Give me an E.
E.
Give me a S.
S.
Give me a T.
T.
And give me an I.
I was built to be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the champions, stand up. For the champions, for the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up. Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just 2 once at most. It's just like
DJ, roll it down, thank you. Okay, so we're going to be doing leadership, then the facilitators, pictures.
for the champions, for the champions.
Yes.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
Leadership and facilitators, please, can you come together? Let's do this quickly. So they said the graduates will have their own personal pictures.
Came to the club in a taxi, but I'm sure you prefer the rose.
Okay, please, leadership, let's do pictures. Facilitators, okay, facilitators. Facilitators, pictures. Ready? Say Vesti. Thank you. Okay, so the graduates, please, can we do one individually? Please, up. Let's do this quickly. Who is going first? Please, the next person, get ready. Smile. Oh. Next person, get ready, please. Next person, get ready. Please don't fake your smile, oh. Make it original. O'Shea, big boy, he doesn't eat cake. They don't do cake. Next person, get ready. Next person. O'Shea, vibes. Next person, get ready, please. Next person. All right, thank you very much. Congratulations, guys. Okay, so I would like to have the lady in the orange suit, and also, sorry, what's your name? Aisha, and also Bumi Ovie. Okay, please, graduate, do you have one of your +1 that is here to celebrate with you? Okay, Miss Titi. Okay, please, you're ready. Please, we'd like you to take a picture with your celebrants. Okay, with the cake. Thank you so much for coming, Miss Titi. God bless you. We're so excited to have you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Organ now.
See the cake, no picture. We've not cut the cake yet. Please come, Mr. Wale, the facilitators, the leadership. Yes, we need to cut the cake because we'll be spelling Vesti. Yes, to cut the cake. HR, please be in the middle. Thank you. All right. We want you to join us to cut this cake. Okay? No left hand, please. They can actually join. They can actually, yes. Alright, so we are going to be spelling Vesti. DJ, please, after we're done spelling Vesti, just give us that, championship song so we'll be able to dance. Are we ready? So we're going to be spelling Vesti together. I am going to give it to you. Let me get the second mic. Wait. Okay, let me say hi. Okay, you? They are there. You don't want to shine. Okay, are we ready? So we are all going to be spelling Vesti. We know the spelling of Vesti now. If you don't know it, that's supposed to be written. Okay, so please join your hands. If you cannot reach the cake, maybe touch the person next to you on the shoulder. Yes. Yes. Are we ready? Let me know when you're ready. Are we ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Okay, so we are going to be. So we are going to be spelling. We are going to be spelling Vesti. Are we ready? At the count of 3, 2, 1, there we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, wait, no, don't let's do it like that. We are done it. The vibe is not vibing. So this time we're going to do it. When I say give me a V, you give me a V. Give me an E, give me an E. Give me a S, give me a S. Give me. See, and then we'll continue like that. Are we ready? Alright. So we're spelling Vesti. Ready? Sorry, sir, you're in my video. You're touching your card. Alright. Give me a